Okay, so Unistrut building the support for the east-facing array out of Unistrut, Superstrut from Home Depot. And Alice is trying to help, but it's hot out here, folks. We've been having nothing but clouds. Production's been low. Thank God I got my third battery on the patio in. I also expanded my pergola, added some additional panels. With this kind of hot day and this kind of cloud cover, the AC's running and we ain't getting much production. So, east-facing array. Let's catch some morning sun. Building with the Unistrut. I've got 10-foot pieces of Unistrut, but I needed them to be 16.5 feet long. I've got my 6.5-foot piece here, thanks to my friend Frank, who cut up my Unistrut for me, because I didn't have the appropriate tools. Nice. And this is a 10-foot piece, and we're going to join those together and make it a 16.5-foot piece. Okay? And we got to do 4 of those. And the east-facing array is on this side. This is east. All the lovely clouds. 90-something degrees and cloudy. As you can hear, the train unit is running, but it's about to be in the shade because we're going to put our east-facing array over here in this area here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a 10-foot Unistrut going up the wall here, close to the level of where the back patio cover is. We can't really do the same thing here because of the air-conditioned cabling, but we can put a piece that's going to go right here, so that right up in here, so it attaches to a joist, 2x12 joist, right above the window, and it goes like from here up. So I know I can definitely get some good bolts in it right there and just have it extend up so that the middle would be supported. But then over here next to the water barrels, a little small rain collection system, and it's going to be another 10-foot Unistrut going up to right underneath the window up there. And you probably noticed we have a small window unit even though we have the big AC. That is a Medea, very efficient air conditioning unit in the bedroom. At nighttime, we don't crank this thing up and keep the whole house cool. We just cool down the bedroom, keep the house at like 80 degrees. Save on the juice. It's gonna be nice getting some of that morning sun up in this area here. One bite at a time. One bite at a time. One down and one to go. Another town and one more show. Well, got my first vertical Unistrut up. Gonna go on the other side of the AC and do the second one. Got my 3 vertical strut pieces up. Now to attach one of the angle pieces to see how far out my parts are going to come here, where I actually put the post to the ground over here. Progress in between rain. Still cloudy all the time. Got a storm heading this way. Might even be the first named storm of the season. So in between rain, I've gotten one of my hinges on and my first piece coming off of there. There'll be a pole on the other side going to the ground, and I'm about to finish installing this one over here. I already got the bracket in. I just got to connect the pole to it. So this is how the bracket works. Just bolted it to the Unistrut using a couple of acorn nuts. You can use spring nuts. And then this slides right in there. We're gonna line it up and bolt those together. Got it all bolted up, and just in time, it's starting to rain again. Trying to make some progress. Keeps raining. One of the reasons why I have this project in the first place is because it rains a lot here in the summertime when we need the most energy. So I just figured out this is my first spot. I took a 2x4 and put a little platform on the bottom so I could use it to figure out where the poles would land on the ground and then start digging. I also use the level to make sure that it's plumb, and that's the spot where I want to dig, and I'm going to do that with the other 3 spots if the weather permits, because it's starting to rain harder now. Feels pretty good actually, because it's hot as hell today. So we can see that I've got all 3 of them kind of in their approximate place, or well, that's going to be where it is. That's where the base is going to be. And it won't be wood, it'll be Unistrut, but I use this so I could work by myself and not have somebody hold something while I'm doing something else. I made these poles, and I even stuck the level on it to make sure that she's at least close to where we need to be. That one's got a slight little lean to it. Looks good to me. Then I'll spray paint those like I did the first one. Got my spots marked. Now to do my favorite thing. Of course, I'm joking. Can't stand digging, but gotta do what you gotta do. Getting my conduit run together. Panels are gonna be over here, and the inverter's on the other side of the house. So, got my elbow up there already. Gonna continue on this way, and we're gonna go in right above the batteries here. That hole's gonna have a box in it. We're gonna change how I have my EcoFlow Delta Pro panels and the extension cord running from the Delta Pro. That all is going to change. But since I'm working by myself, needed an extra set of hands on this conduit run. So I used the same little platforms I had for the figuring out the Unistrut on the side of the house is going to hold the end of this 10-foot piece of 3/4 inch Schedule 40 while I work on this end, connecting it to what's already up there. That's how we do it ourselves. All right, so I got my conduit run for my DC run for the panels on the east-facing array. Still waiting for my auger bit to finish my holes, but we've got that PVC up there. Be ready to run it. All right, finally got all 3 holes to the depth of 2 feet where the poles are gonna be. Now to get the poles in the ground, attached to my Unistrut coming off the wall, and concrete them in. So, got my first vertical pole up, and you can see I used the same bracket that I used on the top end here on the bottom so that I could adjust and make sure that everybody is nice and plumb with all 3 of them, and make sure that they're level vertically. So I'm going to get my other poles together. Here's one here. I've already got one done, and then I just got to put this one on the end like that and bolt it on. So now I'm working on leveling it. The first one is the exact height I need it to be. I'm going to take one of my cross beams and run it across all 3 of them and have them all hit at the same point, because I measured this first line is 4 feet from that bracket base, which is right about here. From there down is where, if I put this level on here, that's where the beam would hit. The Unistrut is not that thick, but as this level is, but at least I know what point I'm at. And I'm going to put one of the cross pieces, a Unistrut, that's actually going to have the panel sitting on. I'm going to have 4 of them going across this way. I'm going to use one of those on these 2 horses to help me level it before I pour the concrete and have them held into place. And then I can unbolt that and then put it up on the top where it belongs. Now I might wind up doing one at the bottom and one at the top, is what I'm thinking now that I'm looking at it, before I pour the concrete. That way I make sure everybody's in the same place and stays there throughout the concrete pour. So here's my cross piece, and we can see that it's level on the horses. So now I know exactly how much more I need to drop the center one down a little bit and the one on the end just a little bit. And we'll use this one piece to keep them all in the same place once we get ready to pour the concrete. I've got the lowest rail, that's going to be permitted at the top there. This is the temporary rail at the bottom. Plumb. Looking good. There's the Liz. Looking good. Looking good. Perfect. Ready for the concrete. Got me some bags of concrete. Got the middle one done. Instead of forming it out, I'm gonna put dirt over the top of the last 2 inches there. It's down 2.5 feet. And then part of the pole stuck in the ground, so. And then we'll put a little dirt over the top. Hopefully the grass will grow back. But we'll have 2.5 feet of concrete on the bottom. All right, got 2 of the poles cemented in. Sun's going down. Get the last one tomorrow. Got to get some more bags of concrete. All right, so I got the concrete done. Last one was done today. These 2 have been drying for almost 24 hours. Once they're hard and I'm pretty sure they're cured, I'll throw some dirt on top of them. Hope the grass will grow back. Gonna probably later today move this pole to up here. It'll be the second one coming across. There'll be 4 coming across that the panels are gonna lay on. Yes, I checked to see if I had enough clearance over my air conditioner, but we're making progress. And thank God I'm done with digging. I hate digging. All right, so I got all of my posts up here. Just got to put them in the right places now, except for this one at the bottom. I figured I'd wait until I got the first 2 up to help steady it even more before I remove the bottom piece. And I've already measured where my first one's gonna go, and I've put in a couple of acorn nuts. Can't really see it from here. You can see a little blue, but I've measured all 3 of them. And then from there, I got to measure coming down where the other ones will go. I have 2 more in the middle. So to move the Unistrut from the bottom up to the top, I was gonna put little small Unistruts to hold it in place as I move the ladder, but best thing to do was just take my socket wrench deal and stick it right through there, the handle, and it holds it while I move the ladder, and then I'll move it up some more after I move the ladder. And I do have a cross beam, a temporary, just to hold it right where it's supposed to be on the other side of that while I screw it in, giving me an extra set of hands. Unistrut for rails. Almost done up here with this part. All right, got my cross beams up.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our video.